Hey boys and girls, so excited to see you. So we're going to do something different today. We usually call this a dude and his daughter, and we're still going to do dad and his daughter, but here we're going to add some other pieces to it. And so today we're going to invite you to go around the house, get your moms and dads, because we're going to do so many different things. We look forward to having you. Here we go. We're going to kick it off with a dude and his daughter. Catch you in just 5 seconds. Hey, welcome to Dude and His Daughter. Here's Mabry. I'm Steve. Let's find out what Mabry did this week. So Mabry, what kind of events did you do this week?
Well, I worked out and I went fishing and...
Went fishing. So tell us a little bit about this fishing experience you had.
Well, I don't really care for fishing, but my family does, so...
So would you give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, or in between?
In between.
All right, in between's pretty good. How about you guys out there? Would you give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or are you going for the thumbs in between on fishing? All right, hey, thanks for your answer. All right, so what else did you do this week?
You
worked out, you went fishing.
I watched some more TV.
TV,
I
mean,
did
pretty much, yeah.
Lots of homework. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thanks, mates. Let's everybody give it up for Mabry, and we'd love to hear from you. What did you do last week or this week? Last week, actually, and because we're recording this week. But what did you guys do? Look forward to hearing from you. Text us or post it right up underneath this video. We're going to kick it off with a few jokes. So, Mabry, why don't you share a really cool joke that you got for us?
What did one math book say to the other math book?
What did the math book say, Mabry?
I've got so many problems.
Ah! All right, so here we go. Here's mine. What do you call a fake noodle?
An impasta.
Impasta. I think we've shared that one already on this, but okay. All right, you go, Mabes.
Okay. How do you know when a bike is thinking?
How do you know when a bike is thinking, Mabry?
You see its wheels turning.
Ah! All right, here it is. Why can't your nose be 12 inches long?
Why?
Because it would be a foot.
Oh my.
Oh my. Okay.
How did Benjamin Franklin feel when he discovered electricity?
Shocking.
Yeah.
Ah! I think I heard that one. What kind of room can't you enter?
A mushroom?
Ah! We're talking about these all the time. So we're getting each other's.
I've seen that one.
Yep.
Okay, what kind of shoes do private investigators wear?
What kind of shoes do private investigators wear?
Sneakers.
Ah! All right, here we go. What do you call an alligator in a vest?
I know this one.
What is it?
An investigator.
I gotta find one that she doesn't know already. So you guys help me out. You guys gotta text me something. All right, here we go. Go for it.
What do you do if someone rolls their eyes at you?
Well, I know what I want to do, but what I want to do and what I do are two different things. So, Mabry, what do you do?
You roll them back.
Ah! All right, here's one. I don't think you know this one. How do you put an alien baby to sleep?
How?
You rock it! Whoa! One she did not know.
Did you hear the joke about the roof?
No, but I tried to raise it.
Never mind, it's over your head.
Ah, this is probably true. All right. What did the evil chicken lay, Mabry?
What?
Yes, 2 deviled eggs.
Oh.
Okay.
Where do you learn to make ice cream?
Well, I learned in a restaurant. But where do you learn?
Sunday school.
Ah! Why don't they play poker in jungle? In the jungle?
Why?
There are too many cheetahs! Throwing down the lingo. All right. Well, I got another one. Why did the golfer have to change his pants?
He didn't want a hole in one.
All right. Well, we're still doing okay. How about you guys out there in Basecamp World, peoples, all of you that are watching us? Do you have any jokes to send us? Because at the end of our video today, we're going to show you all the videos that you sent us this week. And hey, so we've got another fun game that we're going to play right here. It's called Hands Up Game. Are you ready to play? Hands up!
Everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there.
All right, hey, welcome to Hands Up. It's a new game that we're going to start here on BC Kids, and we're going to have some fun with it. So here's how you play. If you've ever done this thing or event or whatever we say, you got to put your hand up, hands up. We try not to go too high because my camera doesn't reach that high, but we just put our hands up. You ready? So we'll play the music, just like right now, intro music.
And they stay there.
And so that's playing. That's how you play Hands Up. So you ready?
Yeah.
You got Mabry's gonna go with the first one and see what it says.
Have you ever gone to bed without brushing your teeth?
Yes, I have. Hands up. Mabry, have you ever gone to bed without brushing your teeth?
Maybe when I was little.
Maybe. All right. All right, so here's a question for you out there that's not part of our game. We're going to play it anyways. How many of you have ever gone a full day during the quarantine without brushing your teeth? I cannot put my hands up. I did forget for a little while because I got busy working. All right, so here's the next one. Anyone ever say they were full while they were eating dinner and immediately after, can I have some dessert, please? Yep, right here. How many of you... Okay, here's one, Mabry. This is off script here, but we're going to go with this one. How many of you ever ordered dessert for your dinner?
Everybody hands go
I know
up.
that because we go to restaurants and Mabry would rather have the dessert and figure out what to eat later. So, all right, Mabry, here, you're up.
Have you ever peed in a pool?
No.
Everybody
Not
hands
me.
go
No.
up.
Mabry?
Nope.
Okay. We saved that for somewhere else. Have you ever bought something? Time out. We get this. Hey, during this game, you got to remember, boys and girls, make sure your moms and dads are here. So run around the house, get your moms and dads to play this game with us. Okay, thanks. Here we go. Have you ever bought something on Amazon and didn't remember what was coming? The box showed up on your front porch and you were trying to remember what was supposed to be in the box.
Everybody hands go up.
I've ordered so much I couldn't remember what was coming on what day, but that was a different time, but yeah. All right, Mabry.
Have you ever licked a frozen pole?
No. Have you?
No.
No. I know people that have. Some of the people had their tongue stick to that frozen pole while others did not. But, okay. Have you ever pretended to know a stranger? Have you?
No.
I have. Because especially since I've spoken so many different places, people walked up to me and be like, oh, and they're talking to me. I had no idea who that person was. Awkward. Hands up! Okay.
Okay, tried something on Pinterest and it not work.
Yes, I remember that. That was a mess. Do you want to share that story?
No, I don't remember, but because I've tried so many things.
You have, yeah. A lot of them haven't worked. How about you? Hey, all you gotta do is text us in some amazing things that you tried on Pinterest that didn't work, or post the picture right here. Here's one for you. Have you ever tried a martial art move when you were all by yourself and no one else was looking?
No.
No, I will say I have. There's been times that it has worked out. Other times I've ended with bruises and wondered where they came from. Okay. Mabry.
Have you ever cheated on a test?
No, have you?
No.
No, I would say no. How about you out there? Now, boys and girls, ask your moms and dads if they ever cheated on a test. And then let's do this. Since that's lacking humility, ask them how it turned out for them. Because most of the times I find out when you cheated on a test, it didn't turn out really well. But so, hey, ask them. Let's take 5 seconds to talk about that in your house. All right, welcome back with us. Have you ever taken a piece of gum and stuck it underneath a table?
No.
How about a handrail?
My friends have.
Your friends have.
Not me.
How about on a handrail?
No.
No. How about anywhere besides your mouth of the garbage can?
Nope.
No. How many of you ritually swallow their gum? I don't like to do that. I find it repulsive. All right, Mabry.
Have you ever stepped in dog poop barefoot?
Stepped in dog poop barefoot. Right here, guilty. Hands up. Hey, moms, dads, boys and girls, thanks for playing Hands Up. Because our hands go.
Everybody hands go up. And they stay there. And they say yeah. And they stay there. Everybody hands go up.
Thanks for playing with us today. Hey, we got another exciting game for you. It's called
Well, jump, jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead, jump, jump.
Yes, we're playing a game called Jump. It's actually not a game. It's a time where you tell stories about your childhood. You jump right into the middle of your life, telling all about you. You know, sometimes moms and dads don't get the opportunity to share stories that could help their boys and girls, their children, live and love like Jesus. So we're going to jump in telling some stories. We're going to introduce you to what the topic is. You'll have 30 seconds to share a story. Now, if you can't finish the story, that's okay. Tonight at bedtime, take a few minutes, share the story, share how it impacted your life, because if you're remembering it right now, that means that it pretty much impacted your life either positively or negatively to the point where you're able to remember and share how God has used that to help shape your life for today. So, here's our first story. So we're gonna jump in with our first story right here. Moms and dads, share for 30 seconds a story when you were a kid and you had to let someone else go first, or you had to give something away, something maybe you really wanted. You're gonna have 30 seconds to share that story with your kids. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Mabry's got our second question. Number 2. Here we go.
So this time when someone you knew was really mean, selfish, or full of pride, share how that hurt their relationships with others.
So we're going to share how that hurt that person's relationships with other people. I can think of a lot of them. You know, here we go. You've got 30 seconds to share that story. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for sharing that story. You know, if you didn't finish, that's okay. This is a great opportunity for you when you get ready to put your kids to bed. Share how these situations impacted your life and even impacted other people's lives. Because, you know, all these moments of life God is using to teach us about Himself and how to love other people. Because there's really 3 big things that God gave us. Number 1, love God. Number 2, love others. Number 3, love the life that He has gifted to every single one of us. Even in the hard or the challenging times. Boys and girls in base camp know all about that. We talk about it almost every single week. All right, here we go. We got another game we're going to play that has to do with our one word. Boys and girls, can you tell your mom and dad what our one word is? Yes, you're right. Great job. Our one word is humility. And today, I want to give you 10 seconds to tell your moms and dads the definition of humility. Here we go. Great job, boys and girls. I'm so proud of you. You've been working so hard at remembering what humility is. For you that are just joining us for the first time, right in front of us is our word humility and the definition. We're going to jump in with a brand new game called Danger Zone. Here we go. Welcome to Danger Zone. It's an amazing game that we play together. And here's what happens. In life, we can either be in the danger zone or we can be in the safe zone, or the zone that God called us to live by loving Him and loving others in the way that He's called us to. So for instance, I can either push myself first, that's the danger zone, or I can help others succeed. For instance, I could see there's a whole bunch of candy on the table, and I see that there's only one piece that I know Mabry really loves. And although I have the opportunity to grab and take the candy, that's the danger zone. Or I can pick up the piece of candy and say, hey Mabry, I knew you really wanted this. I'm going to give you this piece of candy. That's learning to live and to love like Jesus. So we can either come to the danger zone, think all about myself, my pride, or we can live with humility, giving ourselves away. Because, you know, Jesus did that, right, Mabry? He lived with humility by giving of himself, dying on a cross, and then rising again the third day. And he flipped the whole world upside down doing that. So here we go. Let's get ready to play Danger Zone. All right, so here's our Danger Zone. We'll give you 10 seconds as a family to discuss what other options there are to the scenario in Danger Zone. So here's our first one.
So, when there's only one piece of cake, but both you and your sibling want it.
Wow. What do? You have 10 seconds. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for discussing that. Figuring out what are some other ways to live and to love like Jesus with cake. And that's humility. And that's what God's called us to do. Here's Mabry with our next option.
Both of you want to play video games, but there's only one controller. What do?
Wow. All right. You have 10 seconds to figure this one out. Let's think of some ways to get out of the danger zone and to stay in the Jesus zone. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for taking 10 seconds to try to figure out different ways to live and love like Jesus. Because we can love God, love others, and love the life that you and I have been gifted with humility. Staying out of that danger zone. All right, here we go. Next scenario.
So, you can either sit in a special seat on your couch or let your sibling sit in a special seat.
Mabry, has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
And how did you handle it?
I just sat on the other couch.
Sat on the other couch. All right. How did that feel in that moment?
I don't know.
All right. Well, you guys talk about that. You have 10 seconds to discuss this, and then we'll come back. Hey, welcome back. Mabry's got another one she'd like to share with you, because I bet during this coronavirus time, you guys have had a scenario just like this happen.
Okay, there's only one can of soda left, but either you or your sibling can have it. What do?
What do you do? I mean, there's the danger zone, or live and love like Jesus. Hey, take a few seconds, actually 10, to talk about it. Hey, welcome back. I appreciate you guys sharing like you have. That's amazing. And I know you've got some great ideas going on between you, your brothers, your sisters, and everyone else in your family. I mean, this happens every day. And I bet your mom and dad could share some stories of how it happens at work and how it happened when they were kids. Let me give you another one. Here's one. You score the winning goal. You have the opportunity to live in the danger zone by taking all the credit. Or you can share how the play went down in another way. Moms and dads, take about 10 seconds. Talk about how you all as a family can show humility in a moment like that. Welcome back. Hey, thanks. Mabry was showing humility today. She was petting our cat. Mabry is highly allergic to cats. Why we have a cat? Don't know. Probably because we were showing humility to somebody else taking this cat. Actually, it was a stray and it wouldn't leave. So we took it in and now it is attaching itself at different moments to Mabry. That's a problem, so she takes allergy pills. But hey, so here's our next one. We've got this last danger zone question before we have something very special for you. Someone down the street is being teased. Do you risk yourself and stand up for them, or do you not say anything? Do you live in that danger zone, or do you live in love like Jesus? Share some scenarios. What do you do when someone down the street's being picked on? And it's going to cost you something. I think humility always costs us something. It comes with a reward. Take 10 seconds to talk about that. Welcome back. As I promised, boys and girls, you sent me some amazing, funny jokes this week. We're going to give you all the jokes you sent in. And then we've got something we want to do with you right at the end. Thanks.
What did the pencil say to the other pencil? Say, I don't know.
I don't know.
You're looking sharp. What do you call two friends on a boat?
What?
A friendship. Where do you take somebody in a peekaboo accident? I see you. How do you drown the hipster? Throw them in the mainstream.
Hey, thanks for sharing those jokes. It was great to see you. Mabry and I, Elizabeth, my wife, and Emma, and everybody on the base camp team, we really miss you. We miss seeing you, miss sharing with you, and we miss seeing and hearing the stories that you've had to share with us through your week. Many of you have had birthday parties, and you've had other events that have happened, and we missed out, and I'm sorry. But I so look forward to the day you and I can be back together. Hey, Mabry and I, are going to take a few minutes just to pray for you. So let's just bow our heads, close our eyes, and let Mabry and I pray for you. Go ahead, Mabes. Yeah, you just say a couple things. Just pray for safety. Yeah.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Please help us to be able to stay entertained during this quarantine and be nice to our brothers and sisters and show humility. And just name pray. Amen.
Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for these boys and girls. Thanks for the moms and dads that take time to invest in their children, to grow in you, to love others. And God, we look forward to all the great stories that are going to come through this about how you helped us to persevere and to show joy to all of those around. God, we look forward to just being able to see each other again. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for giving us this time to sit together, to do things different, but to always remember that it's always about worshiping you. In Jesus' name, amen. Moms and dads, boys and girls, thanks for joining us today. If we could do anything, text us, email us, post here on Facebook. We want to serve you in the best way that we can. Remember, as we finish up this month, it's all about humility. Jesus came, he loved us, he served us. He did not deserve to do that. He deserved us to serve him. That's what Jesus is all about. Serving others. giving of himself so that we know what worship looks like. Because worship is more than singing loud. It's living loud. We'll catch you on the flip side. See you later. Bye-bye.